Hey everyone, welcome to our new game. We got bored with round table, so we're going to do this thing now. We don't have a name for it yet. I forgot to discuss that with you, but...
That's cool. You can leave a comment in below just what you think it should be called. Maybe we'll name that, maybe we won't.
Yeah, but basically what we're doing is not ripping off movie fights because we have a die, so
Right.
Don't call us a movie fights rip off. Anyway, what we have is this special die that it has different categories on it, like pitch and rant and defend, and you'll find out what that means in a minute. But we're gonna roll it and then basically have this big argument, battle to the death or whatever. And this is our judge Trey, who's gonna judge our answers and decide who has the best argument or whatever. I'm Austin.
I'm Winston.
And I'm Kevin.
All right, guys, I'm sure you've noticed that we're kind of in a new location. This is actually Kevin's comic book store. This is Topping Games. I'm sure you loyal viewers have been noticing at the end of every video how we talk about Topping Games, how they're our sponsor, where we get a lot of our props and our posters, and now we're finally filming in the store. Topping Games. So this is Kevin. Kevin owns the store, and he's going to be playing the game with us this week, and hopefully most weeks he'll be featuring our videos. So we'll be doing a lot more stuff with him. So I guess without further ado, I guess we'll start the game.
We're gonna roll the die that decides our challenge for this week's video. Do you want to roll it, or
Yeah,
should I roll it?
I'll roll it.
You can do that.
Let's go. All right.
All right, we got
Pitch.
We're on pitch.
The pitch is going to be your superhero video game.
Well, I have my game.
I got mine.
Video game. I would. Yeah,
We can do you guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna see how y'all.
We can start with Austin and then the
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready for my game.
You want me to go first?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
sure, you go
Okay.
first.
My
Yeah,
video
ladies.
game superhero idea, and this is something I came up with a long time ago. I'm not exactly a huge Arrow fan anymore, but I've always thought this would be a cool idea. Is a Arkham Asylum style Green Arrow video game, and I say that because like obviously you could have stealth and stuff like that, but also it could turn into kind of a puzzle game because you have arrow conservation. You gotta maybe you could be in a room where you got to take out this many amount of guys, but only use the 10 arrows in your quiver or whatever. So you might have to shoot someone, find a way up to the balcony they're on, and then pick up the arrow and then reuse it or something like that.
Nice.
So I feel like that could get kind of like a Portal but Arkham mix or whatever.
What happens if you run out of arrows? Then you're just hitting people with a bow? Like, what's
You
going
run out of
on?
arrows, then you're forced to do hand-to-hand combat, which sucks because you don't have any range. You might have to put yourself out in the open, taking people down. I think it would be a great element of extra complexity.
I think you just made the Arkham game just with arrows in it.
The Arkham, well, I mean, it could be very different in tone. It could be a funny game. It could be colorful. It could be like real Green Arrow. It doesn't have to be Arrow the game. It could just be
Right.
Green Arrow.
Right.
So I think that would be a pretty cool idea.
Cool idea. That's nice. It's not as good as mine, but whatever. So mine is a Deathstroke game that's kind of like a combination of X-Men Origins Wolverine the game. I don't know if you've ever got a chance to play that. It would have the factor of there where when you took damage as Wolverine, just over time you would regenerate because of the healing factor. It would kind of resemble that, but also kind of like Ninja Gaiden in the sense that that kind of style of gameplay. Maybe that difficulty, whatever. So basically, you would run around as Deathstroke, completing hit missions. You would helicopter in, to just wherever you were, and then you would go and you would kill a lot of henchmen, and then you would fight a boss, and then kill that guy. Very kind of stock and standard formula, but a lot of games are built on that way of doing it. So I think that'd be a very successful game. You could have all sorts of you could equip different swords and different knives, different ways of doing it, different guns. And I think that would be a pretty solid PS4 title. Also Xbox One. We can throw it on the Wii U even. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
I'm gonna take your idea and make it even better.
Okay, all right.
So that same concept
yeah.
of how you it's base oriented or boss oriented.
Yeah.
We'll do it with a character. Hopefully, we'll do a little more justice for Deadpool.
Yeah.
And, and maybe a co-op to it. So so a second player could team in and you could fight maybe more leagues of villains or heroes or something like that. Maybe you could do a hero side or a villain side, or you could cross with each one and try to do it that way. But I think that'd be really cool. So.
Yeah, how cool. I mean, Wolverine, like Wolverine and Deadpool. Well, that'd be pretty cool. Now I feel bad about my idea.
I guess we'll turn to our judge.
second. I gotta think about this.
That's true. I mean, it's fair. It's fair.
Because I have an idea of like what it's like a mix of all y'all's.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what my answer would be.
Right.
But
They are very similar.
Deadpool with arrows. Just don't have it.
Probably
Deadpool
exists
there was an
somewhere.
episodic game. You just make
Of
up
his 20,000 series, it probably exists.
Oh my.
Actually, it does. He used the boxing glove arrow in one issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a Green Arrow Deadpool.
So I think my winner, it's probably gonna have to be the Deathstroke one.
Excellent.
Because I just think playing as a mercenary
Right.
in the DC universe would be pretty fun.
Right.
But that being said, I think they need to mix Arkham elements into that.
Sure.
And basically just make
Strong game.
Arkham, but with Deathstroke.
They should just do that with every
You should just
superhero
make every
ever.
game the Arkham series.
Because the Arkham series was pretty good. Like the combat system, the upgrade system was really good in it.
Right.
And I think that would be super interesting to have like a really good in-depth, like broad story with Deathstroke side of it instead of, because I feel like in the Arkham games they never really used Deathstroke that much. They kind of just like in Origins they threw him in, and then at the end of night they were just like,
Yeah.
he's here again.
Yeah.
And so I just think that like to play as him and be able to do all these missions, and you can do it Metropolis, Gotham, anywhere really.
Right.
would be-
All right. Well, I'm the champion, like always in my day-to-day life. Nothing new here. So, guys, so that's the game show. That's our first try at it. If you liked it, let us know. If you think we can make any improvements, let us know. This is a new segment we're doing. Austin, you got anything?
It's definitely a new thing for us. So if it wasn't as fluid and natural as the round table thing, give us some time to develop it. But if you just straight up want us to go back to round table, we can do that too. All 10 of you who are watching.
Right.
So.
We're just trying to expand the channel and get, kind of new ideas and new feedback. Kind of find what you, the viewer, like the most. And then we'll do more of those. So just give us feedback and we'll do kind of what you would like to see. So, guys, that was the video. We'd like to thank Kevin again for letting us use his shop. And we'll be filming him from now on. So if you guys like this area, we'll be doing some other videos with Kevin, like some, as you can see, we have some figures here. We'll be doing some product reviews for him for Top End Games. So again, if you're in the Muscle Souls area, check him out on Facebook, Top End Gaming. All right, so I think we've covered all our bases. All right,
Think so.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video.